Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. Happy Thursday. How are you? Oh, I stopped and got myself a latte. Look at it's so cute. It's from, well, it's actually the Pizza Factory, but they have like a little coffee shop in it. So they call, wow, I heard something weird. They call it a PF Grinds. It's very cute. It's very cute. You know what? I just realized. Let me do not disturb. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Come back. There we go. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully you can hear me okay. So how you doing? Let's see who's here. Everybody say hello as you're hopping on. We'll be doing a giveaway later, so make sure you stay around for that. Yeah, Claire Noble's here. Hello to you, Claire. Do what Claire says. Yes. And Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda from sunny Warren, North Texas. It's really weird. Both of my, for whatever reason, guys, I've had that ear infection and then now I've got fluid again, but it's in both of my ears. So right now, as I talk and hear myself talk, I feel like I'm underwater and it just sounds weird in my head. Hello, Sandy Sanchez. How are you? Let's see. Good day. I had craft idea I want to share on one of the machines. 20 or 36 needle. Make some tubes for a little picket fence, then connect them with I-cord, make stems, make flowers on the 22, Sandy? On the 22, I think she means the 22. So make the little like slats and then make flowers. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't picture it. But she's gonna share with us. You're gonna share. Are you gonna make that, Sandy, and share it with us? Lisa Whaley's here. Hello, Lisa Whaley. How are you? Okay, wait. Sandy said, put them all together to make a blanket. Oh, I gotcha. It's a vision. Isn't it exciting when you have those? I made something the other day. I got to finish it and I'll show you guys. But I was like, when I got done, I was so excited to make it. And then I'm like, I don't know if I like it all that much. I'll still share it with you guys, but once I finish it. But yeah. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this, and I made it, and I'm like, I don't know that I like it. And that's the worst feeling because I was so excited to make this thing. So hopefully your blanket will be, exactly what you're thinking in your head. Exactly. Hello, Shauna from Southpaw Fiber Arts. Your tension guides were amazing on Tuesday when I did my workshop. Everybody loved them. When we get started, I have to tell you guys, when I start the workshop, first off, I thought I was only going to have 4, and then we ended up having 6. So I'm glad I took all of my stuff. But anyways, I have them all hand tension the first few rows just to get it started, to make sure that it's doing okay before we put the tension guides in. I just want to make sure that it's, that everything's good. And then I put the tension guides on for them. And I kind of tell them, do not touch them because they're set for the tension. But everybody's like, oh, this is so cool. They just think it's amazing. And I have to tell you, I had 2 of the ladies who were definitely interested in maybe getting a machine. They weren't sure if they wanted to get like the 48 pin or the 46, the Addy, like they used in class. We had talked about it, but talked about the tension guides, and then they were writing down. I probably should put like on my business card, I need a link on my LinkedIn or my link tree for your guys' tension guides. Cause I was explaining to them like where to go get this. She's like, well, I don't want to do it without this tension guide. This thing, my niece has one and she doesn't have one of these tension guides, and this is amazing. And they just thought they were great. So anyway, it was a very good workshop. It went very, very, very well. I can't sip my coffee. I think it's not allowing it to like vent. Like my vent hole isn't working. I was looking for like a little needle or something that I could poke. Can I use a pen to poke a vent hole in my coffee cup? Ta-da! Thumbs up. That worked perfectly. Every time I go to take a sip, I wasn't getting very much. And yeah, that's no good. But anyways, yes, you guys, I always get a little nervous before I'm going to do these workshops. I don't know why. I do, but I kind of do. And this one, I usually pre-wind the yarn just so in case I have a knotted mess of a cake or something, which I don't generally get, but occasionally I'll have it. But the last time I wound, it ended up being kind of a hot mess, because then some of my wine. Anyways, I decided not to wind this time. I thought they're already in cakes. I'll just go with it, right? And it was perfect. No knots. It was great. Everything went really, really well. I don't know why I was a little nervous because I'm still kind of getting better. So I was afraid I was going to be like super, super tired, but no, it was great. It was a lot of fun, but I'll tell you, I couldn't do it without Mr. Bant. He's so helpful. He was helping. Yeah, he's so helpful with it. And he's not bothered with helping. And he's like helping the ladies get cast off, helping them get their tags on and getting their pom-poms on. And it helps me because there's only one of me and with 6 of them. And if everybody needs something at the same time, but yeah, so he's pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome. Megan, I loved your pot holders. I don't know what stitch that is, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. The one you shared in the group. And if you're not in the Facebook group, you need to be in there because it's so cool. All the things that everybody shares. I hope you're enjoying having a good day. I bought some yarn from Walmart and I'm going to make something super cute. That's the best. The super cute stuff is the best. The best, the best, the best. Hello, Molly. How are you? I see somebody said hi to Molly. I don't see Molly though. Why does it not show Molly? I don't know where Molly went. I see Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Let's see. Claire Noble is here. I already said that though. Wendy's here. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Your new little baby boy. It's a little baby boy, right? Cow. Did you guys see her cow? That's in her house. Wasn't it in your house? I love that. Hello, Carla. How are you? Jane is here. Hello, Jane. How are you? Jane, is anybody watching on Facebook? Space. Oh, Peggy Sue's on Facebook. Oh, it jumped up. Okay. Somebody's on Facebook. Because it doesn't, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My vision is spring. Oh, I can't wait for spring, guys. Sandy says, with all the rain, should be some pretty flowers coming up. I can't wait for everything to be green. Anybody else have like really bad, like it just like hit me this week, like the cabin fever and the like, we had a little sunshine today, but I'm just so over the snow because our snow hasn't melted all the way. Oh, I didn't tell you about my washing machine too. I'll talk about some things here in a minute because I want to talk about tension and I want to talk about like handmade versus homemade. I want to have that discussion too. But so I think I told you guys that the roof leaked, right? And that was getting fixed or whatever that happened when we were sick. And then I don't know if I told you, I think I did, that our washer broke and it's like a commercial washer. And it obviously came, we're in a rental, right? So it came with the house. It isn't ours. But it is in the lease that they have to take care of it. Thank the Lord. However, do you guys realize how hard it is to not have a washing machine? And the dryer works. So I don't really want to go to the laundromat and have to wash and dry there because it costs $1 million. And this commercial washer, I can do like this enormous, to tell you, I can put 2 in with this commercial washer. Maybe I don't think I broke it, but I could put more than like a king comforter and my sheets in there. And it fits like it's amazing. And I've not ever had that before. But anyways, I'm having to go, like I had to get towels washed. So like I go and I wash them, but I only want to do like 2, I have to separate it into like 2 or 3 loads. What one load would be for me because those stupid commercial washers at the laundromat are so freaking small. But anyways, and then I come home with the wet stuff and then I put it in the dryer because I don't want to pay to dry it. But I don't want to do too many loads at a time because then I don't want to have wet clothes lying around, but I don't want to pay. It's just a mess. But anyways, we're getting, he ordered a new one to come next week, which is still a very long time. And I'm just like, I'm so over like not having a washing machine because I don't want to have to go to the laundry. And you know how gross the laundromat is, guys? Like, it's so gross. It's just gross. Like the trays are disgusting and like, can they not clean them? And then it just grosses me out. The laundromat grosses me out. I am not going to lie. It grosses me out. I can't wash I don't want to like wash my like unmentionables, my underwear in the washing machine that everybody else has had their stuff in. I don't know why that bothers me, but it kind of does. And I know that like the house that I live in now, somebody washed their stuff in that. So it's different. It's clean. It's not gross. But I have to tell you this guy came to try to fix it and It's so funny. I don't know why I think it's hilarious, but he had to like lift up the machine. I didn't move the machine out or anything. It makes this horrendous noise. It's obvious that there's some major thing wrong with it because it's like it makes this loud noise. So this guy shows up. He was an interesting fellow, but he like leaned the machine back and he's like trying to get underneath, but after he couldn't fix it. And he's like, it's gonna be $900 to fix it. We could fix it, but it'll be $900, so you might as well just get a new one. And he had to talk to the owner and all of that. So they decided, you know, they're not obviously going to pay $900 for this used machine to get it fixed. But anyways, he left. He had asked me for a rag to wipe off the grease from a part, but he didn't want paper towel. And I didn't really have a rag, but I gave him an old towel. And he just threw that on the floor. And then there was also this lacy pink thong that was all covered in dust, and apparently it was like up underneath the machine. And I'm sure the guy sees lots of stuff, but I'm thinking, I hope he doesn't think I was wearing that thing, because that was not mine. That was not my unmentionable that I just mentioned. Anyways, I thought it was hilarious. But that's my life right now, the laundromat. And I'm gonna have to go again probably tomorrow and actually probably wash and dry there. So please think of me, because I hate the laundromat. I hate it. Maybe I need to go find another one that's not so gross. But I don't know where that'd be. I just don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Let me see who else is here. Wendy says, I'm a little punch drunk from, oh, I bet, because you have a baby. Wendy says, but what can I say? I love them babies. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. Pam, Tyler, hello to you. Yes, Shauna, they did. They loved it. And, you know, they're amazed by the machine because everybody that came had never used one before. But I think they're more amazed by the tension guide than they are the machine. But it's all right. It's all good. Hello, Peggy. How are you in Alabama? Yeah, I would love it if you were closer to Shauna. I really do. I would love it if some other people would like to try to do workshops. If anybody out there has any questions about workshops, like you want to do it, like you want to go get some machines and do workshops, but you're not so sure, feel free to reach out to me. I am happy to share with you exactly what I do and all of that. We can talk about it, because I would love that to be more of a thing other places. Let's see. Steven's here. Hello, Steven. Did your counter break and have it? Yes, it on my Z machine. It did almost right away, actually. How do you like the counter attached to your machine? I will tell you. I will tell you. If anybody else has questions too, just put them in the comments and I will help you. And then I will talk about, oh, I'm knocking stuff down. Okay, so this is what Steven is like talking about. My Z machine, if y'all who have been here with me for a while, shortly after I got it, the counter went out. My Centros, I've never had a counter go out on one of those, the actual Centro model. But this is from the Dopamine Industries, I believe is the name of the company. And I used, I didn't use, it comes with super glue when you get it. And they tell you, depending on your machine, like exactly where to put your magnet. Oh, thank you, Sandy. That is the link right there. They tell you where to put it. I think on this one, I think it's on, let's see, what number is it? It's on, I can't read, it's on number 12, but it depends on your machine. So like, it depends on what machine, if you're doing it on the 48 or whatever. But what I used was like a craft, like a 3-in-1 glue in case and it works really well. It's almost like a hot glue, but it's not hot. And it comes in a bottle. You can get it at Hobby Lobby or Joann's. It's 3-in-1. I don't have it here. I'd show you. I love that glue. That's like my favorite glue. But for this guy, I used a 3M sticky, like what you use for a command hook, like a small command hook on the wall. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's like the little tab is sticking out the back here. So that if I want to ever take, like, let's say this machine dies, I can take these both off and nothing's permanent. And then I can put it on another machine. So that's what I did. And I love it. It works perfectly well. I would not want to, like I have one on my, I have one on my mushroom, but I don't have one on my 40. And I hate not having a counter. So if you don't have a counter on your machine, you need to get one, because the thing is, it's just too much to have to keep track. It's just too much. I even got a new clicker. You need a counter. So, but yeah, Steven, I really do like it. Jenny, hello, Jenny. Oh, it did. Yay. Yay. I'm so excited. Jenny got her package. Oh, that didn't take as long as I thought. Yay. So in love with the tension guide, and the pom-pom holders are so, thank you so much. Yay, yay, yay. It's kind of like a little Christmas package, a little special package. Somebody will be getting one of those today. Actually, we'll be doing another one of Shauna's little Fair Isle tool, and another one of these guys. I'll show you the tension guide. I will. So whoever got this, I'm opening it up for like before you get it. Oh, this one is, we're going to do this. This is the one I grabbed, so this is what I'm giving away. We're going to do one of these guides, these tension guides with the Fair Isle tool. And this is what I have on my other Centro, the purple one here. This is what I use for my other Centro. I've got one here. This is what mine looks like because I'm special and I get purple. So you get one of those, you get a Fair Isle tool, and then I'm also going to throw in, Shauna sent me these. You'll get some other goodies too from me. But I'm going to throw in some of these cutes. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. You know, okay, do you guys like the ASMR crinkly stuff? Do you like that? Okay, can I tell you that if you ever want to like make me go crazy, totally, just do this. I can't. I'm trying to like desensitize myself to it. I might include some of these. Aren't these adorable? Look at how cute they are. The little heart pom-pommy thingies from Shauna. Aren't those cute? From Southpaw Fiber. It's right there, Southpaw Fiber. So you're going to get those. Going to get a couple other things in your goodie bag. Yes, yes, and yes. So let me wrap this back up. I'm so glad, Jenny. I was worried about your stuff getting here. I will tell you guys, I've had lots of questions about the Kato stuff too. I want to talk about that. Let me talk about that before I forget. Because I've done a lot back and forth with Kato now. I did have someone, I think it was So Yarn Crafty. She was trying to use PayPal, couldn't use it. I asked yesterday what's up with their website, and I didn't. My person hasn't gotten back with me yet because I had a couple people contact me about that, about Kato's website not taking PayPal. I purchased something there's a while ago with PayPal from their site. But the other thing is, you can get 30% off with the home code and through Valentine's Day. And when I go in there, if you use code FS, you put home in first, it should take 30% off. If you put FS in, you should get free shipping. But Leah couldn't get it to work. So I don't know, but it worked on mine when I did like a fake cart or whatever, like put some stuff in the cart. I almost bought it, so I had to be careful. But I wanted to let you know that. The other thing is, I don't know if y'all saw it. I don't know if it was Lisa on here or who it was, but somebody shared on their personal site, I think it was, that there was like a stoppage of Chinese. Was it Chinese and some other kind of packages, USPS, the other day? And I thought, oh no, because that would be Kato, right? All their stuff would be. But it looks like that picked back up. So I don't know with all the tariff stuff what was going on. I'm not exactly sure. So I don't know. So there's that too. So we got all that kind of stuff going on. I'm trying to keep an eye out on it, but I'm still waiting to hear back from Kato on the PayPal. So if any of you are looking at that, I haven't heard. Once I hear something, I'll let you know if you're having issues. But I will tell you, if you haven't already bought one of the yarn winders, I like the small one better. Get the small one. Don't get the big one. Get the smaller one. Although I don't have the newest big one, so maybe that one's a little better. Smaller one, the ratios are better on the winding. Just in case you're wondering. I think they are. Lisa says, definitely Mr. B is awesome for being so supportive. Yes, he is. He's an amazing husband. Yes, he is. Crafty Math Chick, hello to you. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Oh, what did you say? Wendy says, I thought it was a dog. Jenny says, oh yes, I thought it was a dog. What did you think was a dog? What did I miss? Did I say something? And I'm probably already forgetting what I already said. Wendy says, in shop connected to my laundry room. You're in shop. I don't know, but I can't wait to have a washing machine back, guys. You know how many people are in my house? You know how many like clothes get dirty? How fast it is? Like I do laundry every single day, usually a couple loads a day, every day. It's not fun, but we'll get there. It'll be fine. I'm getting a brand new washer though. The guy's like, I hope you like it. I'm like, yeah, I hope so too. I just want one. Oh, I got you. Okay. Sandy told me. Wendy's referring to where the cow is. Got it. I understand. Okay. Still in your house. I think that's cool. Mm. All right. Let's see who else is here. Margot's here. Hello, Margot. Rhonda Seals is here. Jane says, question. Let me put it up there. Does the Addy accept more varieties of yarn than? Yes, it does. I ordered a new Centro because the Jammet was consistently dropping stitches. I want to try the Jammet though, because I want to say Jammet every time it drops a stitch. Yes, the Addy definitely takes more variety of yarn than Centro. I had a whole discussion with the ladies at this workshop that I did, because there was one of the ladies in the workshop had a larger head. She was worried about it, hats fitting her. It still fit her, like the 46. I had her try on my samples that I had, but it was kind of tight, guys. It's kind of tight, even with my yarn that I use, because she just had a bigger head. Some people have bigger heads. The 48, if you have someone with a larger head, you're going to get a little bit better fit. With the 46 by Shauna's Guide, I can generally get an adult fitting hat pretty well, unless the yarn is really thick. But really, Jane, it just, I don't know about the Jammet. I've never tried one, but was it dry? Is it the automatic one or the crank one? But the Centro is it's kind of similar from what I know, but I don't know for positive because I've never tried a Jammet. So I will tell you the Centro is a little pickier. You just have to use like Karen Simply Soft or Lion Brain Heartland or I don't know, Yarn Bee Soft Secret, or you can use Big Twist Value. Most people can, but it's going to be a tighter hat. But if it's on the 48, it's probably not going to be a big deal. I don't know, some of the softer yarns. If you're doing Premier, they have the anti-pilling DK. That stuff's great. I think it'd do great. Excuse me. So there's lots of options. You just can't always use anything. Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little pickier. Oh, I think I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm going to start coughing. I can feel it. Barb says we received 5 inches. More coming this weekend. We had quite a bit this morning. Well, I wouldn't say quite a bit. We got a pretty good, like maybe inch or whatever. And that's not a lot, but it's just more. And I don't want more. Dixie, hello Dixie from sunny Orlando, rubbing it in. Dorothy Crocker's here. Wendy says yes, the cow is a boy. It is a little bull. The picture that I posted, he was 6 hours old. That's so cute. Hello, Nairo. How are you? How are you doing? Glad that you're here. Camilla's here from Denmark over on the Facebooks. Yay, good to see Facebook person here. Let's see. Connie's here. Hello, Connie. Hello, Connie. Hello, Connie. Hello. Is it Martza's? I think that's how you say it. Yarn and Crafts. Hola to you. Oh, guys. Okay, so I want to talk about, I think it was Martha. Is that right? Martha? I don't even know. She's in our group. She just started and she asked about tension. Several people answered her. But I just want to talk about it a little bit more in case someone on here is somewhat new. When I first started with machines, I talk about Shauna's tension guide all the time, but if you get a new machine, if it's a Centro and it has the regular, I have my loom by here. It has the regular tension guide like this. Can't get one of these anymore because they don't make them anymore. Like that. Or if you get the Addy, so with the Centro, if you're using the tension guide that comes with it, you still have to hand tension. So just a tip, if you have one of those type that has the little sticky outy tension guide, I know everything like that you read, and I watch other people do this too with them, but I don't because you'll have problems. You snap your yarn. Generally, if it's 4-weight, I would use the middle tension guide or the middle tension setting. If it's a DK or something like that, I would use the one closest to the machine. I usually just do this one for like 4-weight, this one for 3-weight, and then I don't really use the other one. This is prior to now. I always use Shauna's guides, like the tension guide. But what I wanted to say about that is, if you just, I got fuzz in my mouth. Sorry. If you just snap your yarn into that and try to crank, and you've got, let me grab a skein here. let's say you've got a skein like this, right? This is Heartland, not a center pole skein, like this. And you just kind of throw your yarn down. You put this in. I've seen lots of TikTokers do this that have the machines. You know, you cast on, get your yarn in, and then they just leave the yarn fall. And then they crank, 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 right? And then the yarn's like bouncing around or whatever. It gets tight and then it gets loose and gets tight and then it gets loose. Your tension's going to look like shit. It's not going to look good. The other thing that can happen, even if you have that tension guide on there and you snap into the guide, when you get the bouncing, like if you get to where your skein gets kind of like this and then it loosens up and one comes off, when you get the bounce, you can drop a stitch. And this is where I think people drop stitches in the beginning, is they just think that they can use that tension guide because they've either one seen people do it or that's what the directions say to do, and they don't hand tension. If you're not using one of Shauna's tension guides, you need to hand tension. I don't care if you're using that. You need to have some, like a constant tension on your yarn. Constant tension on your yarn. Otherwise, you're not going to get, you're going to drop stitches. I can guarantee it, because it'll pop in there and it'll miss the needle will miss it. And you're going to get variations in your tension. So you're going to get like these little bubble lines where you're going to have bigger V's and it's going to be like it sticks out. No matter how much you stretch it, it's going to have like this bump. And if you're using it for amigurumi or something, usually if you're stuffing it, you don't usually notice it, but on a hat, you're going to notice it. And it's not a huge deal. It doesn't make it non-functional. It just isn't as pretty. So there's that. The other thing is, I think Martha, I think that was her name. I explained when I first started, I hand tension with the Centro tensioner or the Addy, and I wouldn't wind my yarn, or I wouldn't pre-cake it. I wouldn't pre-ball it. I would just like pull off yarn, pull it off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let it fall into my little bucket, like something like this. And yes, you can get static, and yes, it can get tangled, but that's what I would do. I would loosen up quite a bit. Then I would be hand tensioning. I would crank until I got to where I was almost out of that loose yarn again. Then I would pull it again, pull it off the skein, pull it off the skein. If you've got a really good center pull, then and it's going smooth. In the beginning, it's not going to be smooth. So if you don't want tension bumpy bumps, even if you're hand tensioning, you need to have loose, like you need to have it smooth. Like it needs to be smooth tension. And that's what Shauna's tension guide does, because it like holds that yarn and it like pulls it through all the same tension. So you need to do that with your hand, or you need to loosen your skein so that you don't get like, tight and then loose and tight and then loose. So that's my tip for all of you that are starting, or even if maybe you didn't know that, because now I always just talk about using Shauna's tension guide. I don't ever talk about not using it. Like what I do and occasionally I won't use it now. And I'll tell you, the only times that I don't use the guide for either my Centro or my Addy is when I have a bunch of color changes. Like if I'm doing like on the 22, if I have a bunch of stripes to do, even though it holds it, for me, it's a little easier to just like hand do stuff. That's the only time. That's the only time. I will tell you, every other time now, whether it be the 48 or the 46, I always use the tension guide, just because even myself, I've made hundreds and hundreds of hats before I had Shauna's guide. And you just get used to that muscle memory of hand tensioning, but occasionally you get those hiccups where everything gets all knotted up. And if you don't catch it, then it's really easy, depending on the type of yarn that you're using. Lion Brand Heartland doesn't have as much of a memory as what I call it. If you use something that's less expensive, like Big Twist Value, it has a memory and it will get the ripples in it. I love this yarn, does it too. I don't use that very often, but it does. It's not as bad as Big Twist Value, but the less expensive yarns, I would believe that the Premier, probably the Just yarn, like the Dollar Tree yarn, it probably does it as well, has that memory. So anyways, I wanted to share that just to kind of clear it up. But the thing is, you don't have to have a yarn winder and wind your yarn ahead of time. You can pull it out by hand. You can put it in a ball. If you can wind it ahead of time, it's going to make your life easier. But you don't have to. I went for a long time without winding my yarn before I made anything. I would just like use it out of the skein or just unwind it as I go or whatever. So you don't have to have that. But it's kind of better. It's kind of easier if you have it. But sometimes winding yarn ends up being a pain in the ass itself. So yes. So anyways, I wanted to talk about that because I know that that was a question. It wasn't just Martha. I had some other people asking me about it in my DMs. And so hopefully that's helpful. Long song time. You guys are hilarious. You are so funny. Oh, what did Nara say? Taking a medication that had semi-paralyzed for only... Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nairo. That stinks. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm so sorry. Hello, Rachel Gray. How are you? And Shar is here. Hello, Shar. Oh, that's really scary, Nairo. It is. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Karen Willis says, can you tell where you got the zip bag for the Addy? Yes, I get them on Amazon. And they come in a 3-pack and they're the medium size. If you go to my website, hoopandhome.com, and click on the supplies tab, that takes you to my Amazon affiliate like site. And I have them listed in there. I have the medium ones listed in there. Or it doesn't say medium. I have the link in there. It goes to the medium ones, but I don't know. Some people have an issue with like it goes to maybe a different size. The medium ones are the one you want. Except for I will say, like the Addies, I don't have them on anything. I think maybe, I don't know if it's Sandy Sanchez or who, but like for my Z machines, these will still fit in there even with the board. But you have to be really careful because the yarn feeder kind of sticks up. So if you're going to stack them on top of each other, but I will tell you the medium size, I can put my Addy 46 and a 22 in there. It's a rectangle, so it's a little big, but it's perfect for when I do the workshops. That's what I got them for. And I don't know, you can probably, hold on, you can see them all back there on the shelf too. See, I have one out in the other room, but they're really nice because they collapse. So there's like a metal frame in there. They're made for blankets. And I keep thinking about buying some for home because it's really nice to store your, because I have like this fear of like blankets in the closet and then spiders getting in them and then me getting bit by spiders. I know, I'm a freaking weirdo. I know, it's very strange. But if I put my blankets in something like that, then I wouldn't have to worry, right? Spiders probably could find their way in. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyways, there's where you go. Naira says, yes, there's supposed to be a dose. Turns out they added whatever it was, it took my body. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That stinks. Oh, Naira says, no, I'm not okay with ASMR. I feel like my brain wants to run out of my skull. I can't handle it. Yes, Naira, it like my poor kids. Or if I'm at church, and some of my church people might watch this, I don't know. But if I'm at church and somebody has a cough drop or gum or something, or like this, and I can't stand it. It like hurts my head. Like it totally, like if you were going to take my blood pressure, it makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. I don't know. Just like when people do the, like this in like with their fingernails and stuff. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like them ASMR stuff. I like the clicky of our machines. I like the sound of a needle going through embroidery, like fabric, like cloth. I love that. That punch noise. Like that. But the crinkly and the, no. Nope, don't like it. Wendy shared a link. Is that the link? I don't even know if that's the link. Oh, yeah, Megan already shared her goodies tab. That's fine. Oh, let's see. Wendy says, Amazon sales, the replacement counters, $19.99. Oh, that's what the link's for. Yes. I think that's what I paid, $20. Linda says, better late than never. I'm so glad that you're here. Just finished with my PT or physical therapy. Hope all is well. Snowing and icing. Oh, please be safe. And another storm for the weekend. That's the Northeast for you guys. We need spring. We need it to be warm, don't we? We need it. Yeah. The crinkle sound. Yes. Megan says, I hate ASMR. Drives me nuts when people tap. Yes. That's what I just said. The tapping and the crinkle. And yeah, my kids like it. I freaking hate it. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. The other thing, and you guys, if we all ever get together sometime, you guys are going to be like crinkling wrappers just to drive me crazy. The other thing I can't stand is my dad used to yell at me when I was a kid if I would like hit my like a spoon or a fork with my teeth. Like if I would, and it drove him nuts, like that sound. And I never, as a kid, I was like, oh gosh, you know, he gets so irritated about the stupidest stuff. I used to get so mad about him yelling at me about that. I can't stand it now. Like Darren does it. I'm like, and some of the kids do too. They're like, I'm like, don't eat the spoon, don't eat the fork, because that's what my dad would say to me. And I don't know, it's just funny. I've gotten older and now I've turned into my father. The thing that I couldn't stand as a kid, I have now become. Yes. So that's okay. He's dead. So he lives on. His irritations live on through me. It's okay. Love you, Dad. Sherry Chase. Hello, Sherry Chase. How are you? Linda, I have the small winder, but haven't tried it. Oh, you got to try it. Let me know. Linda, I would love to know what you think. I would love to know. Sandy, you're hilarious. I'm glad I can't hear it. Sandy, what happened with Color Street? I know, I don't think you sell it anymore, but I saw like people like blowing up like my Facebook feed, like people that sell it, I think, or something. Something must have happened with the company. Is it still? I hope it's still around. I have to tell you guys. Okay, Sandy used to sell Color Street. I don't think she does anymore. The nail things. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see my fingernails. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? First off, can you see how I've got like the white scrapies on there? I don't know if you can see it. This one kind of shows it. Oh gosh, Cheri, you're so... Okay, my nails are hideous. They look bad. I tried, first thing I tried was back when Sandy, I bought some Color Street. I loved it. It's like thinner. It's like the sticky on stuff, right? And then I felt bad because I didn't buy from Sandy and I got Lily and Fox super cheap, right? The stick-on ones. They're like thick and they're okay. They're cute. But then I did get a set, and I don't know the name. It was like the gel with the thing. And I think we talked about this, guys. And I loved it until I tried to take it off. And then I damage my nails every time I take these things off. And I haven't put anything on my nails again because the Lily and Fox, the gel nail stuff, it all like totally jacked up my nails. And I never ever like do it. But I'll tell you, Color Street didn't like mess up my nails. So I was thinking about that again. It's like, but it was thin. It wasn't thick and awful. And it was easy to get off. It wasn't like, because I have like white damage. Like, because I even use like the remover and let it sit and do all the things. I don't know. But anyways, I just had to, let's see. Color Street seems to still be in business. Yes. Okay. Epicure went under the food. That's food though. I wonder if that's what I saw. I thought there was something with Color Street. I thought there was because people like lost their downlines or something. I thought I read. I don't know. Oh, okay. Color Street's real. Okay. See, that'd be why. It's real polish. Yeah. So I don't know, but I really would love to have like my nails look pretty for when I do videos and stuff, but I don't want to like jack them all up either. I don't want them to look all, and I'll tell you, I put the gel, like regular gel stuff on and I've got like a green spot here. I'm like, what is that? Because I told like the people wanted me to like promote it. They sent it to me for free. It was kind of an expensive kit. And then I told him I can't because I said I couldn't make it work and I'm just stupid. It's probably me and not the product. And then I used it again and I figured it out and I really liked it. But then when I went to go take it off, I was going to like talk to you guys about it. Totally jacked up my nails, even with the stuff. So I don't know. Anyway. No, that's okay. Sandy, you're fine. You're totally fine. I understand. I don't care. Okay, so I wanted to also talk about before I do the giveaway, because I'll do that here in just a second. Oh, Molly's here. I see Molly, but let's see. Everybody, okay, see, I'm not the only one. I feel like the ASMR haters are here with me. I love that. I'm really bad about clicking my nails on a cup or a tablet, Dorothy said. We're all going to get together and everybody's going to be like, okay, what are we doing that's bothering each other? Or we could just drive each other crazy with all the things. Let's see here. Oh, it keeps jumping. I don't know. I'll just start back. Oh, I'm kind of behind. I'll start back down here. Okay, let me go this way. Leah said 100% acetone. Gel needs 10% acetone or 100% acetone. Let it sit in your nails for... Well, you know what? This is the thing, Leah. This is the thing. the set, the gel stuff, it comes with the, like, it came with the remover stuff, and you have to keep applying it and you have to let it sit, and they tell you can put cotton ball on there, and it's still like totally jacked up my nails. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Oh no. Maybe I didn't leave it on long enough. You like the color of the Cheri, the purple or the green one? The Loomba is my favorite. I would use it more, but you can't buy them. And everybody's going to be like, where do I get that teal and white machine, the Loomba? But yeah. Okay, let me see who else had. Somebody else had a question too. Hello, Janet. Or Jeanette, not Janet. Jeanette. Sorry, Jeanette. I called you Janet. Debbie Ward. We turn our... It's true. Debbie, it's true. It's so true. It's so true. My poor children. Ha ha. It's so true. Molly says, I'll take the rain rather than the snow and the ice. You know what? At this point, I don't really like rain either. I don't want any. I just want sunshine and beautiful weather. Actually, 65 degrees and sunny. That's what I would like. Okay, so I want to talk about really quick because somebody, Kim from Poughkeepsie's here. Claire, I'll message you later with some help. Okay, I'm a nail tech. Good, Claire, please, I need help. You'd think that as a 50, how old am I? 51? Am I 51? I'll be 52. Woohoo! That I would know, but I never was someone who like painted my nails really. Like I occasionally did. But I painted for a lot of years, like painted. So I never painted my nails because they were always covered in like paint, like chalk paint and stuff. So, but yeah, now I'd like to have them pretty, and I can't seem to make them pretty without like ruining them. Yeah. So, okay. So I think it's Bridget. She posted in the community about homemade versus handmade as we make products with our machines, right? I have to tell you guys, I edited last Friday's hat video. 2 weeks in a row, I did a re-edit of an old video because of me being sick. I wasn't going to post one last Friday, but I'm like, I've done it for almost 2 years. I want to post like every Friday I post. It's like my secret sauce for my pages is that short that I do every week. And I know that you all probably are like, what is she doing this week? Whatever. But that's how we've gotten this community to grow so big, or those videos, right? So it's really interesting because I do get like I get money, guys, for like on my YouTube channel and my Facebook. It's not a lot. Everybody would think it should be a lot with all the followers I have, but it's not. Sometimes it's very odd. It depends on how things are paying out, like through Facebook or YouTube's more consistent than Facebook. Facebook is up and down. I mean, there are months where I'm lucky to get like $100, and I might have a viral. Like I'll have a viral and I only make something that has 1 million+ views on it, and I might make $40. That's not a lot. Sometimes I make way more than that. It just depends on how it's going. But anyways, I saw that the video for, I think it was last Friday, I usually post them and I don't pay attention to it. I just don't, but I saw that I saw my numbers go up for how many people were on the channel or on the Facebook page. And I think it had gotten up to like 713, and I'm like, oh, I'm growing, because it sits stagnant or I end up losing people. Now I've lost people again. So I think it's under that. It's really weird how Facebook does that. But so I'm like, oh, we get a lot more followers. So one of the videos must be like taken off. Well, the Friday hat video took off, and I think there was 1 million, and I don't even know. Like, it's a lot. Like, I think it did really good on TikTok, but whatever. So I'm like, oh, I haven't read the comments in a long time. I will look at the comments of a video usually after I post it, later that day, sometimes the next morning. Not always do I do that. Sometimes just twice the first day. So if you comment after that, I don't usually see it, because if there's a bunch more comments, I don't see it. But I thought, I'm going to get in the comments and see what people are saying about this, about the yarn or whatever, and see if anybody has any questions. And wouldn't you just know, I see one comment. I should read it, but it's like, I hope that you're not saying this is real knitting, and I don't remember what it is. It's like, it's all the, go get yourself some sticks and get some skill, or my grandma can do it. My grandma, whatever. But it's all... When I have something go viral, most of the time it's because of those people, because they will, for whatever reason, to my dying day, I will not understand this because I am not this person. So I am not the person who would ever comment on somebody's video the way that some of these people do. But I have to thank them because I don't think most of you would probably be here if it wasn't for the people that were mean to me or mean to my video or whatever. But there were like 60, 70 comments on this one comment. And it's the huge thread of, I hope that you're not selling this for the same as a hand knitted whatever. And you need some skill and that takes no skill. You're not doing anything kind of thing. And I shouldn't let it bother me, but I just think I don't ever scroll on like social media, look at something and get pissed off at what someone else is doing. Like, I don't like, I might think that something's inappropriate. Like if they're dancing around half naked or, you know, I don't know, or it's clickbait or something. I don't know. But I like when it comes to being creative or crafty or artsy or any, I am never going to be like, who in the hell does that person think she is doing that? Oh my gosh. And this is the thing I can't freaking stand about the fiber arts community is I can't in my mind understand why is what we're doing pissing people off? It shouldn't matter to them. It shouldn't matter. Now, the only thing conceptually that I can think is, and this sounds really pompous of me, is that they're jealous of something. Now, I don't know why, but and then the other thing is I love it when people are like, and I don't mind, I let people go. Like if I have something that's has 1 million and some views on it, there are the people that will like post all their photos of all the things that they've done. And I'm just like, they just want the accolades. And I love, like, if you've done something, and it's beautiful. I'm not gonna, but it's so interesting how people will just like come into my house and like, you know, whatever on my stuff and then just be so freaking mean. And I just don't get it. So back to the homemade versus handmade. I think do whatever in the hell you want to do and screw everybody else. Because this is the thing. It's a craft. It's a craft. It isn't hand knitting. It's not crochet. It's crank knitting. And it's something different. And, you know, we can go round and round about how difficult something is or how easy it is or that, you know, but if I make a hat and I want to sell it for $75, if somebody wants to buy my $75 hat, that's between me and them. Like, I don't know. I'm not selling a hat for $75, by the way, but I'm just saying that I just don't understand this. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. And I can't stand it. It just drives me crazy because I don't understand. But I have to tell you, I'm guilty of baiting people a little bit because if they're really nasty, I usually comment some snarky. And I didn't remember last time I told you, like last year, I said I wasn't going to comment. I've been commenting on them. Usually I'll say stuff like, you know, just something snarky back, like, thank you for your comment. Yeah, I have no skill, or, you know, they just assume that I don't know how to do anything else, but it just drives me crazy. So anyways, I think Bridget was just trying to say so that people don't get like upset, maybe homemade would be a better, and that's maybe true. I think you're going to not piss off all the purists and all the gatekeepers as much but if you want to say it's handmade, I say it and just don't worry about it. That's what I say. And if you want to sell your hat for as much as somebody else who hand knits it, do it. Because really it comes down to like, I mean, most people, now somebody would say, but if I knew that it was made on a machine and I found out that it was made on a machine and you put a tag on it that said handmade, I would be upset. I think that's the person who's saying that is the hand knitter, not the person buying the hat. And the person buying the hat, if they can hand knit the hat, they're not going to buy the hat. It's a different person. So I don't know. Anyways, I just had to share it. But I know Bridget was just trying to kind of like know that she must have probably seen some of the comments. Sandy says, I'm going to start going in and responding. You should. And I do appreciate some of you. Sometimes I don't have to say anything because you guys are on it. and I generally let it all go because, and this is selfish of me, because of the algorithm. Because if it's like going back and forth and whatever, I'm like, maybe I made $2 because they argued, you know. I could use it for yarn. I can use it to give more hats away, whatever. Help with the workshop, you know, what help with the rent here, whatever. But I just want you all to know that feel confident in whatever, like this is my opinion too. You can do whatever you want, but I feel like this is its own craft. It's just different. It's not hand knitting. No, it's not crochet. But it's still its own thing. And there is a little bit of a learning curve. And what you know, I think if you want to make something nice for somebody and you do it, I think that you can call it handmade. I just do. I think that you can. I think that that's totally fine. And all the haters, just let them keep on hating. Because the only thing is they're only spreading our message, right? It's helping spread our message. Yeah. Yeah. Sandy says just say thank you for the engagement. Yeah. Because it's true. I mean, I get really like, ugh. And then I always just want to say, does your mom know that you treat people like this? Do you think that she would appreciate that? Because like, you know, we don't want our kids talking to people the way that some people do on the internet. I just don't get it. And it's always so funny, guys, because if something goes viral, like if I have something that hits 1 million views, oh, you better believe it's like it brings out the worst of the internet. It always does. So it's cool to see it when stuff goes viral. Because I have like something that hit a video on TikTok, I think 7.8 million views or something, one of my recently or whatever. And I love that. I love that so many people are seeing this. And I will tell you, when I sat there Tuesday night with these 6 ladies, one of the younger, I want to say girl, because she's a girl. She never, never hand knitted or crocheted, never. And then some of even the older women who have done that stuff, they said they were just hesitant to sign up because they were afraid that they would have trouble or that they would struggle or that, it's that whole like putting yourself out there. And every single one of them, I believe, signed up independently, even though a few of them knew each other. And it takes a little bit of guts to go and do something that you're kind of out of your comfort zone. But in the end, just there's something about being able, and every single one of them said it. I can't believe we sat down here and in less than 2 hours, we were able to make a hat and we're going to take it home. And it's just such a cool thing. It's such a, like, I don't want to say instant gratification because y'all know sometimes if you have issues with your yarn or whatever, things can take a long time and be very frustrating. But there's not a lot that you can do with yarn where you get that quick fix. And I think this is such a wonderful, wonderful thing to add into our busy lives. It's just so great. Now, do we want to have all the other things too? Absolutely. The crochet and the hand knitting, and there's a time for it's like there's a season for every craft. That's the way that this is too. Yeah. So, okay. So I'll step off my box now. So I will stop like carrying on. Let me read a few of these here. Let's see. Tanya Brock says, hamburger skillet made from the single ingredient in your home versus hamburger helper skillet is still a homemade meal fed to your family. Yes. 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 I agree. Cheryl. Is it Cheryl? Cheryl. They are just a little nitpickers. I think you guys, they're the nitpickers. If you're live and if you don't like it, tough crap. Yeah, just move on, like scroll on. I mean, although I will say I like it when they comment because it's good for the algorithm, but it's just so when you're having like a down day and then I read some of the stuff because it's really, some of it's like just not like, it's like a comment like you better not be kind of threatening but there are people who are freaking mean and they're very insulting. Like they're just so mean. They're just like, you don't know how to do something real with yourself and like, blah, 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 blah. And I think we have this whole society of people dealing with like mental issues and depression. And I think, and I could be wrong, but these same people who are being total assholes, because that's what they're being, I think are the same ones that would be the type to be like, if they're hurting or they're upset, they're probably pissed that they're not getting what they need, but they're the first to lash out at other people. And that whole thing is so skewed. I don't get that. Like, it does come back to you. Like if you treat people like shit, that comes back to you. And I just can't imagine walking around life wanting to be in that person that you're so like, your life is just like, they probably don't think that it sucks. Maybe just the self-awareness isn't there. And that could be what it is. Or maybe they just don't, they might not have anything to believe in. And then there's no hope. And then if you put your hope in people, you're always going to be disappointed. So that could be what it is too. They're just really lonely. I don't know. Maybe they just need a freaking hug and a hat. I got one for sale for $75. Just kidding. Jenny says, oh my God, I believe, or OMG, I believe you inside my brain. You think it's crazy. We should be friends, Jenny. We are friends. We are friends. We think alike. Oh, what Shauna talking about? She's talking about the fancy, the bougie yarn. Lisa says, to me, Karen Simply Soft is fancy. It is fancy. It's shiny and soft. It's fancy. Crafty Math Chick says, if you like the people who look down on you for using cake mixes rather than making from scratch, cake mix rules. That's right. Yeah. You belong in the view. I'm not going to say anything. I like that comment though, Janet. That was good. Lynn Klausner, I read all those nasty comments that people posted about the handmade items and supposed to hand knitted items, and those people need to get a life. Haters will hate. Yes. I just don't get it though, guys. I just like does this happen? I know it happens with hand embroidery as well. Like, but does it happen? Does it happen in the sewing world? Like, because the sewing machine exists. So like, I don't know about other crafting worlds. Like, are there purists in the card making world? And like, I know when I did furniture painting, there was the people who, like, for me, I prepped my pieces. There were the non-preppers and the preppers, the people who clean their piece and the other people who I'd have pieces show up to do custom, like, can you repaint this piece? And I'm like, oh, look, they didn't do any of the steps they should have done. So there's that kind of thing. Like, what's the correct way versus what's the, and everybody has an idea of what the correct way is. But see, I just think about, like, when it comes to like, if you're doing something creative, why would you want to like put somebody else's creativity down, regardless of what it is? I don't like if somebody's coloring in a color, like, remember the adult coloring books? Those were like super popular. Did people, like, if you were going to do that, because I could see watching somebody color. I would probably sit and do that. I probably would watch somebody color on, I don't know if anybody does that, but like the diamond dots and stuff, that stuff's like, that sticky noise, I do like that, the noise, whatever. I could see watching that. But then do people get on those and say, you have no skill, all you're doing is sticking down some dots, or get yourself a whatever, go learn to draw instead of coloring in a coloring book? Do people say that kind of stuff? I mean, I don't know, maybe they do. People are just ridiculous. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What does Wendy say? Do you know how long it would take? Hold on. To piece together a quilt if you didn't use a machine. Yeah, that's right. See, it would take forever. But I'm sure somebody's done it and then they bitched about everybody who didn't. But see, you know what it comes down to? It's the feeling better than somebody else. Honestly, that's what it is. They feel better. The person that's commenting thinks that they're better than I am as a person but see, that still doesn't make sense to me. Like, because there's lots of people who can do lots more things than I can do, but I can do a whole hell of a lot of stuff too. I can do a lot of things. But it's so funny because, it kind of like, I shouldn't care what anybody, and as you get older, you really don't, honestly. If you're younger than I am right now, or maybe some of you are a little older than me, and the ones who are will understand what I'm saying here. When I was in my 20s, 30s, and early 40s, I was somewhat concerned about what people thought of me. Now I don't like it if somebody doesn't like me, but right now doesn't crush. I don't like these comments because of the way that they make me feel, because I realize these people are ridiculous. But do I internalize that for myself? No, because the thing is, it doesn't. I know who I am now. That's the great thing about it. When you hit like 50 something, you really honestly get to the point where you really don't give a shit what people think about you anymore, which is so great. It'd be nice to be like, if I could go back to my younger self and say, don't worry about what they think. Just do you, babe. Don't make that decision because you're worried about, you want to be nice to people and you want to care about people's feelings. But I think we get so concerned about, but these people don't care, obviously. Because if they cared, they wouldn't say what they're saying to me. But anyways, it is kind of nice as you get older, because it is true where you get to where, I go out and I don't have any makeup on and I haven't showered for 3 days. I don't care. And I used to, I wouldn't go out of the house without having a shower, doing my hair and putting on makeup before when I was younger. I wouldn't have left the house like that. Now I don't care. Plus, when you have a million kids like I've had, there comes a point where there's just no point. What did Molly say here? What did Molly say about my $75 hat? Anyone want to buy something? Let me know. Hook you up. Yeah, we should all start selling them for $75. And they're specialer because they're made with our machines. And our machines cost way more than your knitting needles. Just saying. Just saying. Even though I have knitting needles too, guys. I was just thinking, oh, okay, squirrel. And then it's been an hour. We need to do the giveaway. So if you guys want to start doing, Jane says, I'm 67 and my give a crap meter broke a long time ago. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think even though I know it shouldn't. Yes, Megan, don't worry about what people think. You'll be so much happier. Just be you. Just be you. Don't worry about it. Okay, everybody start putting hashtag goodies in there because we're going to do the giveaway. Oh, shoot. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I lost it. I lost it. It went out of my head. I don't know. It's gone. It's forever gone. Char said, I used to feel that way, Cheri. I have a good heart. Soul and love you all. I love you too, Char. I do too. You guys, I really do care about each and every one of you. I know that sounds crazy. I know we've never met, but it does. You all mean a lot to me. I just want you to know that. All right. Okay, do the hashtag goodies. I'm going to share maybe what I was going to say will come back to me. I don't know. May not. Let me see if I should be able to do it here. There we go. Okay. Can you all see that? We'll give it a few minutes. We're going to do, let me look at how many weeks we have this. Let's go ahead. We'll do the goodies like giveaway, and then I'll hop over to YouTube and do the membership giveaway too. Let me get that up here while you guys are putting hashtag goodies in there. What was I going to say? Now it's going to drive me crazy. I just saw, I popped into YouTube and somebody has a video, Joanne's bankruptcy situation updated. I need to watch that video. I want to know what's up. Anybody else? I know, was it Leah? Were you the one that said, I think you posted something about Joanne's. I hope that they get a buyer. I hope that works out. I hope that they don't go away. I will be sad if they do. I will be so sad. Okay, let me go to my channel. Come on, Cheri. Oh, you know what, guys? We're almost at 445,000 on YouTube. So awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, I got this muted, so we're good. And I get in a maker studio. Excuse me, I just burped. That's not very nice of me. It's very rude of me. Okay. Membership. No, I don't want to buy one. Yeah, okay, I can do it. Okay, so after we do the giveaway, then we'll hop over onto YouTube and I'll do the YouTube channel thingy. All right. I think everybody got it in there. Let's go ahead and do it. Yay! Looks like we got lots. Yay! We got lots. Let me put hashtag goodies. All right, you guys ready? Oh, we lost Hancock Fabrics. Oh, I remember Hancock Fabrics. I remember them. And AC Moore already. Yes. Oh, why did it's blinking out. Do you guys see that? Why is it doing that? You know what? So that must be the same thing that my phone was doing. That's got to be a StreamYard thing. Barb says, I heard through the grapevine Joanne's will come back as a yarn and I hope that's the I heard that too, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Friends, people like, comment video. Yes. Do it what Sandy says for YouTube. Pretty please. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go start collecting. 35. Yay, that's good. 35, guys. That's good. Okay, here we go. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who is it gonna be? Who's gonna be now? Oh, yay! Naira won. Woohoo! I think I probably have your address, but I don't know. Will you send it to me? Will you please send it to me again at cheri@tupenholman.com? Pretty pleases. I know I can look it up too. I could probably send it to your business address. Yay, I'm so excited. Woohoo! I'll send you some extra little goody things too. Not that I, okay, that sounds like that's special, but it is special. So, okay, so now let's hop over. If everybody, congrats to you. Congrats. Yay. Look at her cute face here. I want to show you her beautiful face. Look at her beautiful face. She's so cute. All right. Okay. So now if anybody is on Facebook, you need to hop over to YouTube. See, YouTube. My little thing back there makes me happy. God, I have that because of all of you. But I would like to get the gold one. But that's 1 million. And that's a lot of people. I don't know if we'll get there. I'm sure maybe someday, but I don't know. I don't think it's coming real soon. All right, so go to YouTube, everybody, and then we'll do the YouTube giveaway. Because I can gift 5. I can gift 5. You are so welcome. Yay. I'm excited. Yay. Okay, so are you guys ready? We'll do the YouTube. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Are you guys ready? Everybody ready? And then what'll happen is like Cheryl Velez here. See, I don't know that you guys can see if she's green, but she's green. So if you win this, what will happen is you will get you'll be green on my screen, and then you can use the emojis and things. And then it's free for 30 days. If you want to extend it to help contribute to the channel, I think it's $2.99, something like that. Yes. So, but it's up to you. You don't have to. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to gift them now. So let's see, but you have to accept it. Okay. So let's see here who wins. We have Joan Meyer. We have Bettina Fink. We have Danny's Dandy Dreamlight, the Sassy Sister in Piran W. Congrats to you 5. You are winner chicken dinners of the membership on the YouTubes. Yay. Awesome, guys. Congratulations to you. All right. So that's that. I don't know what it looks like in your guys' feed. I guess if you're on, you only see it if you're on YouTube. You wouldn't see it if you're on Facebook, obviously. I don't think. I don't know. It makes me wonder. Okay, well, that's all I got for you. That's all I got. So, so I will get your goodie package out to you, Naira, too. I'll get that out right away. So remember, everybody, stay cranky and don't let oh, look at Mr. Bance waving back there. He's here. Yay. All right, stay cranky. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you Monday. So y'all have a good one. We'll see you later. Love ya. Bye. Bye.